Hello, great team. This is goodbye. This year has been very historic. You were part of the first ever great team. You were part of the inaugural Rachel's Challenge in Huntington. You experienced the first virtual snow day, and that quite obviously turned out to be practice for what we just went through because for the first time ever, school ended not in school, as we had that entire marking period online. So we have been through quite a journey. As I was reflecting on this past year, I was thinking about the first day of school. I'm not sure how many of you remember the first day, but we were all in a cafeteria, and Mr. Payne was trying to get everyone excited, and he had the sixth grade blue team cheer, and it was okay. Then the green team came in, and they cheered a little louder. Then he asked the gold team, and they set the bar. But then Mr. Payne said, all right, great team, what do you got? And he really set you up to show the entire school what you were made of and what the great team stood for. And I was anxious, I was excited, and all of a sudden, crickets. And I was a little embarrassed, and I thought to myself, oh boy, this is gonna be a long, long year. But unlike Mr. U, I'm not perfect, and I'm glad my thoughts were way wrong. We went to the LGR later. We had some discussions. We did some things throughout the year, and the great team really stepped up and showed some pride and character. And I mean, I was thinking about the first day, and then I was thinking about the very last day we spent together in school, and we were celebrating Pi Day. And before that day, I was ready to give up on Pi Day. I love Pi Day. It's one of my favorite days of the year. But to be honest, participation had been dwindling over the years. People didn't really care, and last year we only had about 10% of the students on our team do anything. But that Friday came, March 13th, and a few people came in with some T-shirts. Some people came in with some desserts, and then more desserts, and more T-shirts. And the great team, honestly, you guys kept Pi Day alive as your response was overwhelming with a crazy participation rate of like 90% of you either brought in a T-shirt and or brought in a dessert. It was a very, very proud moment for me and the other great team teachers. And after you guys left that day, like we were saying like, wow, like this, something went right this year. You know, something really clicked, and the great team was awesome. But obviously, between that first day and that last day, a lot went on. You know, there were some good things, some bad things, some things that were just kind of meh. But it all worked together. And it all kind of built you up to where you are today. And the amount of growth that you displayed was a great thing to witness. And most of you carried that through the fourth marking period and did a fantastic job when pretty much all the responsibility was placed on your shoulders. And who knows where this is going to bring us over the summer and the next year. But just try to use this experience and every experience, really, in your life to make it better. Never be complacent with where you are or what you've accomplished. You can always dream bigger and better, and you can always accomplish bigger and better. And make sure that don't be a Corona kid that blames this pandemic for any shortcomings that you experience. Kind of be the Corona kid that finds a way to succeed, no matter what. If you look at the history of the world, there have been other pandemics. But what's incredible is after every major pandemic, something great has blossomed. There was the Renaissance, the Roaring Twenties, and the fact of the matter is you guys are going to be part of what happens after this pandemic. So do what you can to be creative, to be innovative, and come out of this better for not just yourself, but for your community and for the world. And as this crazy year comes to an end, I want to say how thankful I am for having each and every one of you in class, through the good, through the bad, in person and online. And I hope you have a great summer, as it certainly will be one to remember. And if you need anything, never hesitate to reach out, and I wish you the best of luck next year.